Involving all agencies during emergencies is critical to the Ghana National Fire Service. At the Greater Accra Regional Command of the Ghana National Fire Service at Kolebu, a sand model simulation exercise was organized for fire officers from the Legon, Adenta, Medina, and Electoral Commission Fire Station.
At the Greater Accra Regional Command of the Ghana National Fire Service at Kolebu, a sand model simulation exercise was organized for fire officers from the Legon, Adenta, Medina and Electoral Commission fire stations. In the scenario, fire service received a distress call on a collapse of a 25-story building structure with 232 occupants, including 13 foreign nationals. Each floor had a minimum of 9 occupants. On arrival at the scene, it was observed that the last 2 floors from the top were the ones involved in the collapse, with an unusual noise emanating from the collapsed structure. Just as the emergency team was getting down from the appliance, they saw a number of people running coming out from the collapsed structure. Within 30 seconds upon the arrival of the crew, they saw the whole building caving in. This gave a protracted incident that would take the firemen beyond a day's work. With a sand model, the Bravo district was to assume it to be the incident ground, and they are to perform the role as incident responders while playing the role of fire master control. The Fire Master Control is to handle all deployments which agencies are expected, as well as incident the role of the various agencies. The officers are to highlight the procedures to be followed in the requisition of an equipment that's still under the control of the logistics or technical services, and the briefings they would give and at what point and time intervals. The district fire officer of Legon, DO1 Osmond Enum, called for continuous exercise to keep the fire officers updated on new trends during emergencies.
Very insightful, very educative. It needs to continue because it's kind of equipping you with all the necessary areas where you would have missed on an incident ground. It should be done periodically, probably every quarter we should have something like that. The
Deputy Director of Operations is DO1 Joseph Forson.
Such situations, our men need to, stabilize the building. Whatever situation they will use to stabilize the building, they should have done that. But this one, the team glossed over it, which we feel is a major gap that we need to be rectified. So the gaps identified, we will have tasked them to improve upon it, and then next time we'll call them again. This time around we'll shuffle it. We'll let another group come and take over this exercise, and we'll see how they also go about it.
3 more districts are expected to have their turn on the exercise.